Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4, Episode 14. Recording all of this before even Episode 1 has gone up publicly, so it's kind of crazy. Feels bad, but I'm just enjoying this too much, so sorry. Last time on, Shockley turned into an Inhuman. He exploded. He was an explodey boy. Fitz and Simmons captured him in a little Ghostbuster trap. Senator Nadir died. We met Agnes, who was the original Ada, basically, the human version. We had a brain tumor who went to Radcliffe to go inside of his new improved Earth or universe or whatever called the Framework. So she's in there. Her body died on the outside. May's body is eventually going to die on the outside because she's hooked up to the Framework as well. He's deep into reading the Darkhold, Radcliffe, and Mace just got captured by the Russians as well. So there's a lot happening, if you couldn't tell. Lots happening. Let's hop into the episode. If you're enjoying S.H.I.E.L.D. on the channel, be sure to leave a like on the video, tell your grandma, grandpa, aunt, and uncle to subscribe, and hit the join button down below if you want to watch the next 2 episodes early. Let's go. Ow. Oh.
That hurt.
That was mean.
The fact that I feel anything at all is what's blowing my mind.
He can feel in his android hand now? I'd make that thing so I couldn't feel in it. Oh no, they're in the VR. Okay, that's what it was. What?
All right, that's enough.
They're in their own framework.
Well, unbelievable. It's like the real thing.
I can't wait for that to be real. I got my... Yo, I think I should go in the framework. It's dark in there, guys. Zuck wants to be Radcliffe so bad.
So, you can feel in there?
Yeah, well, it's the Framework. It's an immersive sensory...
The framework. He has it too.
It was designed as a training exercise, a way for agents.
Are they connected? Can they go in here and meet up in that Earth?
While inside, that's why I stopped the simulation before you hit the wall, because...
Painful. Got it.
So May's locked up somewhere, but being held in a virtual reality like this?
Yeah.
What, to keep her placid?
Can they meet her?
Framework.
Yeah, but this is a contained prototype.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Locate where Radcliffe is running his new version, and
that's where we'll find May.
This season's so interesting. Casually, S.H.I.E.L.D. goes to Alaska this episode. I love how outdoorsy this season is, by the way. I said it back in episode 3, I think, but I cut it out of the when I was editing because it's just like, I cut out so much stuff because I just talk too much. But yeah, they were driving through the street, chasing Ghost Rider and stuff. But yeah, just this whole season, I just felt very outdoorsy. They're not just like stuck up in the air all the time in the Zephyr or stuck down in the playground. I guess all seasons kind of feel like this sometimes, but I really noticed it this season. They really go all over the place, doing drives and stuff outside the buildings. They're connecting you to everything.
It's you.
Hey, they're crazy about you. Your biggest fans. Oh, so cool. This guy, I just don't see him as a big threat. Superior. I hope he just dies in the funniest way. Don't interrupt his VR sesh.
Radcliffe.
Can you just wake him up from there? No.
Unless your intention is to shred the most advanced human mind of this or any sort,
Yeah.
I suggest you think twice before forcefully removing him from the Framework.
Unless you would like to lose your arm.
You gotta like shut him down slow. He's happy in there.
Hey, Dad, what have I told you about pulling me out of...
I want to go in.
Interrupted a rousing discourse on pre-weekend Goddard.
You spend too much time as of late in your fantasy land, Doctor.
Ada's my proxy. View her as an extension of myself.
Yeah, he just wants escapism. He just wants to be happy on
I
his
can
own.
assure you, everything will go according to plan.
For your sake, it is better.
Oh, Ada wants to kill that guy. And I want her to. This is why I don't have Facebook. Ooh, Coulson backstory. Some time ago. Phil Coulson, S.H.I.E.L.D. field agent level 4. Him talking Russian is so funny.
If that guy
May
doesn't
with
have a
worse
cat, I'm
hair.
really confused.
Hey, what the hell are you doing here? I didn't request a specialist.
I go where I'm assigned.
S.H.I.E.L.D. specialist level 3. This is so far back. Her hair is so different. They're just gonna use him as bait. They don't care to kill him. His powers wore off. Oh. They wouldn't leave that unlocked. Well, they had him tied up. I don't know.
It's good to see there's still some fight left in you. But I should expect as much from S.H.I.E.L.D's Inhuman director.
Inhuman director. Why do you keep saying that?
Duh.
Then I'm placing you under arrest in the name of S.H.I.E.L.D.
With what power? Surely you have used the last of yours.
He knows? Man's like Craven over here. He does want to find out. Is he another Patriot or something? No. They gotta find a way to make this guy interesting. Wow. Well, he's a good fighter, I guess. He could be a Russian version of a Patriot. But wouldn't that just be Red Guardian or something that we've already met in the MCU?
Well, it's not a bloody Oculus Rift, it's a training exercise.
Yeah, well.
Actually it's called MetaQuest now. Yo, I love how much this season ties in to real life right now because AI is getting out of hand. And this isn't AI or anything. Well, the androids do have artificial intelligence and then real intelligence mixed in and they're self-learning as well. Anyways, AI is so out of hand right now. It is crazy. The day I'm recording this is the day after they announced Sora, so I don't even know whether that's going to be in a month when this releases. But geez, everyone's freaking out right now and it is crazy and I hate it.
You're not a bad person, Fitz, but this gear has been used for some really bad things. You've got to think about the implications of what you create.
Electricity is used to execute criminals. Does that mean we also shouldn't use it to power our hospitals?
Ooh, he's kind of spitting, but...
The line between scientist and mad scientist is paper thin. And right now, you're starting to sound an awful lot
Don't.
like...
Don't even say his name.
I could see both sides, but I also love both characters, so...
You're one of the smartest people I know. I really hope you figure this one out.
The science went mad because of magic, though. Like, come on. The human mind wasn't meant to be this smart to design some of this stuff. Everything can get out of hand, and everything can be used as a weapon, so...
Years and years ago.
With May?
Can't always blame them.
That can't be a coincidence.
Can you even say, please open the door for me in Russian?
Almost. But I do know a few choice words I have for you right now.
You can't bluff, Phil. You've got 9 different tells, eyes darting all over the place.
That's not true. I maintain eye contact at all times.
You should try sunglasses.
Oh, he does take that advice. It's a weird looking safe.
You jinxed us. I have got this 100% under... Shut up. Don't worry, I'm good with my hands.
Not how I remember it.
Okay, here it comes.
Whoa,
Never
whoa,
long
whoa.
Before you bring that up.
Well, I remember you fumbling quite a bit.
I didn't know you that well back then. I didn't want to be presumptuous.
You were undercover as my husband.
Right. And I knew we were on camera, so I had to sell that we were, you know...
Oh, yeah, you sold it.
It was an act for the camera. You know, I was being a gentleman. What, they don't cover foreplay at the Operations Academy?
They teach us to commit to the mission all the way.
Interesting. Interesting past.
That's why I only date civilians. You know, makes things simpler. I seem to go through men like paper towels.
Agreed. Or so I've heard.
Looks like SVR agents.
She's opening that way too much. Oh my gosh, the webs.
May.
What do you think's in there?
Well, we already have the suit. Let's hope it's not the director's body this time.
What?
My father worked in oil.
Ada.
He was a son of a bitch, but he worked hard for not much, so I admire him. He worked for us, was entitled. When I saw
Sounds
my
like
father
Kraven.
with this man, complimenting him, licking his boots.
This guy just sounds more and more like Kraven all the
my
time for some
admiration
reason.
for my father evaporated. You see, there is something lower than scum. That which strives to be it, like you. You allow S.H.I.E.L.D. to fill your veins with poison.
He's all natural.
S.H.I.E.L.D. claims to be a beacon for humanity. What it really is a safe haven for inhumanity. They will come for me. That is the plan.
Yeah, he's bait. What was Ada doing in here?
Completed.
That is nearly a satisfying report.
If you're done playing with your food, there is still work to be done.
Metaphor. Well done. Do you feel sympathy for the thing you attempt to emulate?
I was programmed to observe human behavior. Yours
And
is
learn from it.
different.
Even filth has a purpose.
Ada's gonna be done observing soon, and she's gonna beat you up, rip your head off or something. I don't know. Those are the people from back then? What?
Do you know who I am?
The sick son of a bitch who kidnapped my people and seems to have more than a few skeletons in his closet.
Do you not recognize these men?
Should I?
Yes, you
The
should.
ones you killed back then, probably.
Because you had them killed.
May probably did it.
Your orders.
They might be innocent.
You here to back me up or to retrieve the 084?
My orders don't include telling you.
Oh, wait, 4.
What's your clearance level now anyway?
3. Why? What level are you?
Mine's classified. There's a biohazard contamination.
It always works. Like back in Bahrain.
Whatever. I'm with the UN task force here. Some biohazardous materials were unearthed on this site. Really dangerous stuff.
You have paper?
I do indeed, yes.
I had to dig up their bodies just to pay my respects. Never forget the fallen.
Where are my people?
Your people will suffer the exact same fate as my unit. Only this time there will be no one left to find their bodies.
What really happened to them, though? If Coulson wasn't responsible.
Nick Fury, Stark, all of it, stands Agent Coulson, quietly pursuing his alien agenda. I'm closing the door he opened, allowing alien races to infect our world, and convincing men like you to protect them. And I will make you admit to me and yourself that this is true.
You sound so dumb, man. I'm sure he has tons of evidence, but it's not real. Coulson is not responsible. It's gonna be revealed that he is. Watch. I don't know. I understand the part about Coulson hiding behind a shield all the time. He does do that a lot. He won't be the director out in the public. The Avengers in 2025 still don't even know he's alive. So they never find out he's back. They always thought he died back in New York, I think. So yeah, he does hide a lot. But so what?
If Radcliffe is using this much processing power, the framework reality could be massive.
So you can't track its origin?
Not yet. It doesn't stay on any one device long enough.
How is all this even possible?
Because Radcliffe has the dark code. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Find it. Find something. We don't leave our people
I
behind.
just never thought the Darkhold, until watching this season, would be used for technological advances. It's so interesting.
She's not really a partner, more of a friend, co-worker, really. Though, to be honest, starting to feel some tension, sexual and otherwise. Actually thinking about taking a shot, but I'm afraid it could go south.
You Americans, you talk too much.
It's our greatest flaw.
Our unit has been made aware that an item was found on the premises. We have been sent to retrieve it.
Okay.
Well, what was the 084? Oh, she blew that up?
Это не здесь.
May? So the Russians have had Coulson before?
We may face strong opposition. Trapdoors, sharks with lasers, who knows? It doesn't matter. What matters is getting our people back. So let's get ready.
Wow, this is leading into an episode 15, and episode 15s are always so good. Last one was space-time, so...
What if May suffers from permanent cognitive dysfunction or cerebral atrophy? Or she dies?
Or she wants to go
We
back.
don't know the adverse effects this could have on her brain. I did it to her. Ada, the framework. My fingerprints are all over these murder weapons.
Yeah.
Mac was right.
You do need to think about the implications of the things you create.
Mm-hmm.
But just because someone uses your ideas for evil does not make it your fault for creating it in the
That's true. And we're... Oh, it connects so well to Agent Carter Season 1.
You know, if Radcliffe is operating out of this facility, there may be some framework hardware there. If I could tap into that directly, then maybe I could find the key to shutting it down.
There he is. Let's get to it already.
Shutting it down with May in there? I don't know. Hopefully he could do it right after they unplug her.
I do have one regret. That I don't have any superpowers of my own that I could use to kick your ass.
Is he gonna let you go? Yeah?
But you are a pawn. The pawn can only move forward.
Aww, that sucks. I feel like by the time they get there, they could find Mace dead for sure. Ada? Adapt, Ada. Please. Oh, I don't know. He has an RPG. Okay. What the heck? Where's Yo-Yo been? They haven't got her for any of these missions. She'd be very useful right now.
The rest of us will fan out
Davis.
top to bottom for Director Mason Agent
In
May.
battle.
Stay on comms, be sharp. Or Alice, you're with me.
Robot hand?
Special Agent Philip J. Coulson.
Oh, it's him.
I have waited a long time for a face-to-face.
You know, most
You're very obsessed with him.
something nice. Flowers.
Humor is the last line of defense you have left. The deeper I dug, I found there was one man at the center of it all. You.
I mean, I guess he's just been in S.H.I.E.L.D. a long time. That was him? Oh.
Thought the mission came before the man.
Why'd they save the reveal as if...
I was gonna leave your defenseless ass behind.
Of course it's May.
Yes, I 100% did.
I let you sweat a little. But I didn't want to make you wait around forever.
Have time for all this conspiracy theorist crap? I'm done playing games. Where are May and Mace?
But play my games you will.
This guy has very weird motives. They have to reveal something to make it make more sense. What was the 084 that was stolen also? It's not real?
I have no idea who the hell you are. I've been on hundreds of missions in my time. This one you're so upset about, I was sent to retrieve an object.
This is reminding me kind of Last of Us 2 here. I'm kind of scared for Coulson, not gonna lie. Like the revenge plot that this man has for Coulson for one small little S.H.I.E.L.D. mission he did way back could turn into something really bad. Heavy Last of Us 2 vibes.
As far as I'm concerned, you're just another red shirt like so many others who tried unsuccessfully to stop me from saving the world.
Yeah,
Because that's what I do.
that's what I do.
Cool
It's true.
origin story, bro. But this means nothing.
Wow, those doors could have hit Coulson.
She, on the other hand.
The top watchdog himself.
He doesn't seem scared. Like, what's his trump card? What's he got? Ow, nothing. Okay.
I chase the watchdogs. The funding, the weapons, the EMP, the senator.
It's all back to him.
It all leads back to you.
Oh, dang. It ricocheted.
We should take some of this equipment back to the base for further examination as well.
Looked like the same tech that was at the Roxxon place, and that was very highly advanced.
Ada's here.
Beta sighting.
You do this, I'll find Ada.
Are you gonna go take on a killer android?
With an icer? Does that work?
I'll take Davis.
Concern only slightly lessened. Thanks.
Davis. Leaving Fitz alone though? Not again. What the? Just like at the Roxxon Dam or whatever. Nice. Oh geez, axe on human? No. Yo, Mac's insane. Is that Radcliffe? No, it's Coulson. Okay, I was like, where? Did he just hit Mac? I can't wait for them to just, I hope they just wake up Radcliffe. And he's just like in VR, he's like, don't wake me. Oh, it's Coulson. Ugh. No way, he's gonna fight with that. Come on. Don't risk it, just use your power. No, she's a good fighter though. This guy seems to have been waiting his whole life for this.
I've been looking forward to facing one of you.
Uh-huh.
You are a genetic cheater.
I'm not a cheater. You're just playing by the old rules. The game has changed.
Yeah. Do what you did to Malik. Melt him. You should have made sure he was dead. He's gonna come back and do something. I'm pretty on edge. I feel like something's gonna happen to someone here. Right?
Dr. Mace. I've been trying to reach you.
He needs medical attention. We need to get him out of here.
Finally, I've been looking for you guys everywhere.
What?
Where's May?
She's not here.
They must have had her on the submarine.
Well, then we have to.
Why are they acting all weird?
Pulling out.
But sir.
We'll tend to our injured. We'll have to fight another day.
Oh, I feel like some weird, crazy twist is gonna happen, like they're in the framework or something. They were all acting weird, like they couldn't find each other, comms have been down, or I don't know. Something definitely happened. Yeah, something happened.
The timetable of this mission is bothering me.
Oh.
Coulson says he came straight down to the submarine dock after rescuing the director, and we heard the blast from Daisy's battle with Ivanov long before she met up with us again.
Were they like iced her and made into robots? Were they iced her and put in the framework? Yeah.
It's the blast door scanner system.
L.M.D. detection.
Yeah. It was disabled.
Disabled.
What? What's happening, guys? What is happening? I'm scared.
Of security means
something.
each report is sent directly
I'm uncomfortable.
to the inbox.
Maybot. Oh.
Coulson.
Coulson.
Coulson. What would he want to keep from us?
What exactly did he delete? I'm gonna go back, maybe. Or L.M.D. detected. Could it be Mace replaced?
We were in there for a while. We were separated from them the whole time.
Yeah, one of them could be an L.M.D.
And while we were downstairs,
Oh, did they?
Switch people out.
Oh, oh. L.M.D. detected.
them.
All. Huh? Ain't no way. With powers and everything?
Scans
Wait.
indicate low levels of life function.
Oh, no way. He was knocked out too?
Now the next phase begins.
Oh.
And you will be integral to that. You have not yet served your purpose.
What's Antonov's purpose? Is that his name?
Filth has a purpose.
What are you gonna do with him? He just repeated his line. Oh my gosh. Okay, post credit. Back in the past.
Yeah.
I like that they got LMD detection. That's pretty good.
So you asked for this mission, huh? Busted. Didn't want the weekend free.
She likes
For
Coulson.
quality time with random civilian number 14. Ugh. Wow, you must really like this guy.
Maybe I'm tired of dating civilians.
Oh, dang. They're building their backstory a lot.
This guy is really not my type.
Already start asking questions?
Oh, yeah. He's a shrink.
Yeesh. Well, let me know if it goes horribly. Here's hoping.
His name is Andrew. Uh-oh, they all have missions in here too? Or is this that? Does he think he's actually Coulson?
Phil?
We've waited around forever. I think that's long enough.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That's bad. Well, I knew, I mean, that was not subtle. something happened in that base, and I'm glad it was revealed this episode, so I don't have to just hop into the next one right now. Man, wow. I mean, it could have been. Are they LMDs that are on a mission right now? Like, did Coulson just wake her up knowing, like, that's Robot Coulson? He's, like, on a mission to retrieve Maybot? I don't know. Wait, I gotta come up with names for all of them now. Obviously, MacBot. It couldn't have been all of them. Nah, I don't believe it. I don't know. We got Macebot too, and Dazebot? I don't know. Well, the only thing I can't tell right now is if Philbot thinks he's a real person, and just decided to wake up Maybot at this time. I'm gonna stop saying the names like that. Maybe. Or if he fully just thinks he is Coulson and, has no idea. Also, I guess Ada's gonna use Antonov or whatever his name is. I hope that's right. They're going to use him for something. I mean, I guess everyone they come across, they're just going to make copies of. Like, he might have a copy. Dang, that means they're all going to be put in the framework. So we might have 2 different storylines going on of them working in the framework without knowing it. Even right now, they could all be in the framework. They could have all been knocked out. Like, they're in a framework simulation of Fitz and Simmons discovering LMDs in the base. Or that could be real. So that could be real. We don't know what is real this season. That's so scary. But yeah, what I'm thinking is whatever that was, that's real. There are LMDs in the base now. But all the people that return into LMDs are going to go in the framework and just feel like they're in S.H.I.E.L.D. They might even cut away to them at some point, and we're going to be watching the framework without knowing we're in the framework. And that could be very scary. They could just be on normal S.H.I.E.L.D. missions in there. Who knows? Also wondering if DaisyBot can even have powers. It's magic. Like, the brain in there was using magic. So the exact copies he's creating of people might still be able to have abilities. And maybe we saw that in there as well when she destroyed Russian Man. That might have been the bot we were watching. I don't know. I'm running through a bunch of theories in my head. It could just be Fitz and Simmons that were captured and put in there. And they're they're going through a scenario that was designed by Radcliffe where they're going after imposters in the base, and none of that's actually real. They're in, like, their own worst nightmare. I don't know. I think only Fitz and Simmons were captured. There's just no way, right? There's no way it was all 4 of them turned into robots. Fitz and Simmons has been to Radcliffe's. He's probably scanned their DNA, or he knows about it. I don't know. He probably made LMDs of them and not the 4 others like Mac. Mac has not really been around Radcliffe that much. Daisy, definitely not. So I have a feeling it's just Fitz and Simmons captured. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Coulson, whether that's in a simulation or not, he probably is on a mission, and he's not thinking he's human because he shut down the LMD thing and all that, the detection. But Fitz and Simmons still caught it, so there's just too much that I don't know about. Like, I don't know if any of it's real or if they're in a different reality or not. I'm gonna guess only Fitz and Simmons were captured, and it's all a bait and switch. Lock it in. Lock in my answer. Their simulation of finding LMDs in their own base is just to keep them busy while they're in the framework scenario. That would be such a cool twist. I just really don't think they'd make a Daisy bot because I don't think she'll have powers. So that's why I'm locking in that answer. But does that mean Davis was also replaced? If this is what I'm thinking, because Davis was with Fitz and Simmons the whole time. Who knows? Who knows what's real? It's a 50-50. But that was a very fun little end to the episode there. Also, they are developing out May and Coulson's relationship. They used to be a thing in the past, almost. Like, she's always had some kind of feelings for him. So that makes it a little more interesting. And seeing that, I could see how they could end up together now. I mean, in season 1, okay, I did, because she would always be in his office. They talked very closely. She cared about him a lot back in season 1, didn't want him to find out about the whole Tahiti thing. I definitely said back then that they could have ended up being a thing, but as the seasons went on and as we met Andrew and all that changed, and I never would have seen them together, just saw them as friends. It's changing again to where Andrew's out of the picture, sadly. And yeah, I could see it now. So yeah, that's been getting built up this season a bit. I'm still confused why Radcliffe wants to do all this. And I'm thinking Radcliffe doesn't, and he's just in his happy place in the framework simulation. I think this is Ada's doing. Is Ada the one doing all this? Like, I don't think Radcliffe would want to replace all of them, right? Or does he want to bring them over to the framework and have some friends there? Like, why would he want them, you know? Why keep May hooked up to it? Is he using her as bait? Was it to lure them in? Is it because he just wanted to help the Russians capture Coulson or whatever? Like, why not just let her go? Stop S.H.I.E.L.D. from hunting you down. Why not let her go? I don't get it. I don't understand Radcliffe's full motivations yet. Or the Russian guy. Conspiracy theorist, man. Oh, that's my only problem right now. And it's not even a problem. It's that it hasn't been fleshed out enough and that they're keeping things secret to make it more interesting, which it is keeping it interesting. That's just like what I want to know. That's why I keep on clicking the next episode, but it's 1 a.m. now and I'm not going to click the next episode. But yeah, all the L.M.D. stuff, all the virtual reality stuff, all of it has been very exciting. So can't wait for the next episode. Anyways, I think that is it for this one. I think I covered basically everything. But yeah, I'm going to go to sleep. But yeah, definitely be sure to leave a like on the video, dislike if you dislike it, comment down below your thoughts on the episode, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the join button if you want to watch the next 2 episodes early, and that is it for now. I will see you guys in the next one very, very soon.